And good morning. Today's show is brought to you by Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. They are the Yawn Exterminators located at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. It's Just Beds. They have got your bed, and it is waiting for you. It is waiting for you in their showroom. Swing on by Just Beds. You have to look at the selection and get your bed. A bed for you and your spouse or whatever you have, whoever you've got your sleeping situation with. Maybe you need a bed for your children. Maybe you need a bed for a spare room. Maybe you need a bed for your dog. I don't know what kind of situation. Maybe you need a bed for your chickens. I don't know what kind of situations you have in your home. But no matter what it is, they've got it for you at Just Beds. That's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. It's a great bed shopping experience. Just go in, look at the beds, decide which one you want, pick one or two or three, whatever you get, pick a bed, and then just pay for it and go home. All you got to do then is drive to your house. You don't have to put your bed on top of your roof, like on top of your hood of your car, like some hillbilly. No. You just go home, and the Just Beds professionals will then show up at your house with your bed. They bring it in. They set it up. They even tear down your old bed. They do that at Just Beds. That's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. That's a bed shopping experience that you should all go through at least once. I'm thinking my wife and I are thinking of going and maybe checking out. We're thinking of maybe checking out a new type of bed because of my weight loss. You know what I mean? We no longer need we have a king size bed, but my side has a little bit of a dent in it. So we're thinking of getting a new bed, that is dent free.
Oh,
that would be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
My bed is dent free.
I wonder why, Steve.
There's never anything very
Maybe the
heavy
lack
in it.
of use.
My wife always comes over to my side. We always have sex on my side of the bed.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I don't
Is it
remember
easier?
ever. We've been married for 30. We've been married 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember ever rolling over and having sex on her side of the bed.
You know why she does that, right?
It's
What do you
higher
know
up.
why she does that?
So she doesn't have to sleep in the wet spot.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind.
My wife never gave her problems. She's bitched. No, I gotta lay in the wet spot. Well, put a towel down.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn cat. Go somewhere else, please. Go. My God.
Yeah.
Now I got so much shit on the counter. She's gonna knock shit in the sink.
Well, if you put that shit away,
That's how he starts the show, complaining about his cat.
Because why can't I fucking do anything without her? I don't need this fucking animal intruding.
Mm-hmm.
Because she loves you.
That animal loves you. Yep. Steve doesn't need this intrusion.
And today, especially, I start a new career.
What is your new career? What is your new career?
Fudge packing?
I start a new career. As of 2:00 this afternoon, I will be joining Southern Fried Radio and play music on Southern Fried Radio.
Oh my God.
The Stain and the Afternoon Disaster will be invading Southern Fried Radio.
Southern Fried Radio, you're playing music.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
You'll like it. You'll like my music. You will listen to it.
I will not check it out, but I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck.
Thanks. Thank you. There's not a lot of talking. That's a good thing. Not a lot of talking. I don't have to talk. I just gotta play music. Every once in a while I gotta say, this is the Stain and this is Southern Fried Radio, the crispiest station on the planet. Oh yeah, smoke some joints, boys.
Jelly
Oh
roll.
yeah, there's lots of Jelly Roll.
Where are you gonna play this at? Where are you gonna play this at?
I play it on the Southern Fried Radio internet.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering where you're gonna air it.
Oh, all over the internet, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just wondering where to broadcast it onto. Like, like Facebook would cut it off.
No, it's there. Not on Facebook. It's just on Southern Fried Radio.
Okay, all right.
We don't have what they call them. Copyright. Is Rhino has whatever. He's a special.
Yeah, he has a license.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because of royalties and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
You need ASCAP, BMI. It's so much.
Yeah,
bullshit.
they have their own site, southernfrieradio.com.
Oh. That's awesome. Steve playing music. I love it.
Playing music and smoking weed.
Imagine that.
That's what I'm doing.
His two favorite things.
Playing music and smoking weed. Maybe eating at the same time.
Here's a new song by Jelly Roll called Murder. I can't wait for that. Yep.
I am very musically diversified. No, I'm not leaving. I'm just joining.
Tom says, is he allowed to call it the afternoon disaster? Well, it's what it's going to be. He can call it. Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It doesn't say Ray Lilo. It's not saying Ray Lilo. It's just the afternoon. And then we're the morning disaster.
Yeah. Oh, good for Steve.
Something to do.
Is Steve leaving to be a DJ?
No, I'm not leaving.
No, it sounds unfortunately, it sounds like he's staying.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, it sounds like he's staying and going to be a DJ. So
I can leave. I can go do it full time. If you
here we go. Now,
see what you did, Ray. Way to go.
Yeah, now he's going. Now we're gonna keep with his bitches all the time.
I know how much y'all hate that I smoke weed and talk on this fucking show.
Here we go.
But heaven fucking forbid.
Not I. That's him.
Heaven forbid.
Can't believe he's smoking so much weed. Oh my God.
I prefer you to smoke.
He does. He loves to smoke that weed. God
damn. Steve is a crab.
There's no meltdown coming. Don't you people worry.
Here it comes. Spooner's right.
I have it all under control.
I like Cindy. When will you do your laundry? Yeah, when you do laundry? You're gonna skip to that music to go do your laundry?
That's what this is, and it's an excuse to get out of laundry.
Can we block that Cindy Council? I don't need to see this.
I haven't had time. I was playing music. I didn't have time to do laundry.
Yeah.
It's only one day a week from 2 to 6. Right now, I might take on more when I get better at it. Yesterday was a trial. Oh, the failure. I was a failure.
Oh, what did you do?
So there was a failure yesterday. There was a failure.
There were so many fucking problems. The music could stop in the middle of the show, and I had ads. It was just ridiculous. So I would stop songs before they were over, and I was like, Steve, let the song play all the way.
Is there a chat room?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna get you're gonna get caught up in the chat room, and you're gonna be bitching and fighting with people, and
I hope not. I hope not. Everybody seems very supportive over there.
I hope so. I'm sure they will be, but yeah.
No.
Brandon says it's another side project, just like another certain somebody we loved on a disaster. All he needs now is to have a male stripper and photography side gig. Hell, Steve might start his OnlyFans.
You never know. I've been thinking about it. I never did it before because I didn't know if my computer.
Jesus, will there be a call-in portion of the show? Will Steve reunite with Bubba for the show?
Oh, no. Yeah. There will be no reuniting with Bubba.
Reunited and it feels so good.
That's a good song. I have to put that in a playlist.
Reunited. Yeah, you should play that song. That's a song you should play. Yeah, love it. The Toofs. It's gonna be called the Toofs. The Toofs Show. Stephen Bubba. Yep. Jeff wants to know if farting on air is allowed. Well, it's obviously allowed on this show. He does it all the time. I hear it all the time. I hear
oh yeah,
a lot of that going on. Brandon says, I'm surprised, Steve, you haven't started an OnlyFans yet.
Well, I'm still working on it. I always thought my computer wasn't good enough for that stuff, but I'm finding out it is.
Apparently it is.
Yeah. It's very I'm definitely not computer savvy, that's for sure. Brian can approve of that. I spent, oh my God, yesterday I must have sent him 5,000 texts. How do I do this? Oh shit, why did I fuck this up? Oh
you
shit.
Sent him did you say you sent him 5,000 texts?
Oh yeah. How do I do this? How do I get this picture here? Oh fuck, I really fucked it up now.
What's a Texas? What's a Texas?
Texas, you know, on the phone.
That's hillbilly for text messages.
Phone.
Oh, texts. Oh, I thought the state of Texas. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
No, I sent him text. I sent him Texas.
See? He sent him Texas.
It's one perfect fit. His underwear's lined with shit.
What the fuck?
Because we're reunited. Yeah. The Toofs. That's the new show in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
The Steve and Bubba show, or the Bubba and Steve show.
Make sure I miss that show.
Sounds like it's gonna be a good one. I can't wait. Reunited. And it feels so good. It's just a shame they can't be understood.
Oh, hi, Rainy baby.
There you go.
What's up, Irene?
Good old Irene.
No, she's getting hot.
Yep. Rainy Bean, whose side gig is men pay money to have her judge their penis. For her to judge their penis on the internet.
Steve, have you had her judge yours yet?
I might be pretty good at it. Except I don't want to look at penises.
So you would like to take over her business?
Oh,
I thought you were. So you want to look at penises? Good Lord.
Well, why not? He's a dong gazer from way back.
Yeah, dong gazing. Oh well. Way to go. I think it's good to see Irene. Oh well. How are things otherwise?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, that's why I'm just wondering. I'm asking.
Guess.
To be honest with you, I don't think. Well, I know Christina doesn't want to get into this talk, but
Christina doesn't want to get into it. Well, that's all right.
in the MLB, I can't. I got the best team in the MLB. I still can't fucking win.
Oh shit!
I think it must just be me. Can't
Does
blame
it matter
one
though?
team.
Are you having fun while you're playing?
Yeah, I suppose
That's all that matters.
it would be nice to win just once. I'm only played 3 times in this new league, but I just can't do it.
You should play me.
I can't beat you either.
We haven't played. I don't know.
No. You're you're Philadelphia. You're gonna fucking hit fucking, and then somebody wanted me to fucking trade him, and I sent him a trade, and they didn't like it, so they.
Well, the one player I wanted, you didn't include in the trade.
You don't want him. You want him? Oh, you can have him. If you want
That's
Flattery,
the pitcher I wanted. That's the
if
pitcher
you want
I
Flattery,
wanted.
I've already pitched him. He sucks.
Well,
I'll
send
put
me a
together
trade for him. Send me a trade for him. I'll take it. That's who I want.
Okay.
That's who I want. I want to get rid of that Seth Wheeler guy.
Really? I'll fucking take him over Flattery. That's for sure.
Well,
okay, I'll put one together. I had one put together, then Jay wanted to play me last night, so I had to join in the game.
Oh, well. Good old Steve. Steve Areno. Steve Areno.
Yep.
Man, I was so tired yesterday. I don't know, man. After the show, I took a nap. Then I went and worked out. And I came home from working out, and all I wanted to do was eat. All I wanted to do was eat because I had worked out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was wanting my wife to make me a salad and, the usual stuff that I eat. Oh, no, we didn't have any. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, shit.
So then we had to run out, and I said, I need protein. I got to get some kind of fucking protein. So we go to Cane's.
Oh.
And order, I just want a chicken, one chicken finger or whatever.
Right.
And my wife wanted a soda. They didn't have any soda.
Oh.
So they didn't have soda. And so I'm like, well, that's fine. I don't drink soda. So we'll just, So I get the food, and then she's not. I go, you going to eat? She goes, oh, I can't eat without a soda. I go, oh, for God's sake. I could use a frozen Coke. So then I have to drive all the way to McDonald's. All right. So I drove all the way to McDonald's for her to get a frozen Coke. But I had to eat my chicken. I was on the verge of collapse. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I hurried up and ate my my chicken strip thing. I could have one.
Oh, damn. Will they sell you just one?
No, they had to get 3. That's the slowest they have. So I got 3, but I figured I'll have one. She could have one. Give one to the dog, or she could eat it if she wants. But and then they give us toast.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or she has to order extra carbs. She needs extra toast. But it's not like she. It's not like she she wouldn't eat anything.
Oh.
So then I had to drive over to get her a frozen sugar or frozen Coke. And then she ended up I said, did you eat? No. It's cold. Oh my God. Yeah. So then I'm like, well, whatever. Starve. I don't care. I got the food. You decided not to eat it,
Huh.
But then we got home from running around doing stuff. We also had to go to the post office and do some other things. And then we got home and I was just exhausted. And then I walked inside and sat down. I sat down on my recliner and I said, I'm going to play some MLB. Next thing you know, I was sleeping. I slept until halftime of the NBA game. I mean, I was just so exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but Raising Cane's did not have soda yesterday. Their soda machine was down or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bet
Which is
you
fine.
lost
'Cause
business
I
yesterday.
didn't need, I should have said, okay, we'll go somewhere else. But I was so hungry. I just wanted
Right.
some protein. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh, well. Yeah. But because after I work out, I love to eat protein. Or I need protein. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I was, my body's
Right
exhausted.
here, baby. Hard-boiled eggs.
Got your eggs, yeah.
Ready to go.
Yep. But when they said they didn't have soda, you'd think someone took a knife and stabbed my wife right in the heart. She was crushed.
No soda?
She wanted her soda, damn it.
Somebody fucked up there. Somebody's going to lose their job.
Yeah. Oh, well, it sucked. I mean, I was fine, but, Yep. Oh, well. I got, but then when I slept, my wife mowed the lawn. She did all kinds of things.
Wow.
I was very happy to see the lawn was mowed. Because I was making comments about the lawn. Yeah, I was like, I was like, God damn it! I wish I could mow the lawn. I wish it's the one thing that I wish I could do. I wish I could mow the lawn. Then I know it would be done properly and it would be done on time.
And you get a good sweat on and everything. Yeah.
I don't want to be the only house with fucking dandelions. Look like a hillbilly house. And I've gotten Landon lives here, and God forbid I suggest, well, maybe Landon could take 5 minutes and mow the lawn. Don't ask Landon to mow the lawn. I go, God damn it!
Why not?
When I was
Why
a young
not?
man in my 20s, it was nothing to mow the lawn.
Yeah, nothing.
He lives there too. He can
Exactly.
Well,
pull
my
his
wife's
weight.
daughter, they get pissed if I want to ask him. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Are they afraid he's going to move out if you guys ask him to do something?
No, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He would do it in a heartbeat.
Right.
In a heartbeat. Yeah. So, anyway, but I was bitching about it, and while I slept, my wife went out and mowed. So I'll give her credit. Looks good.
Yeah, so you'd shut the hell up.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. That's how you get me to shut up is mow the lawn.
Well, shit, I'll come cut your grass every day.
I don't want to look like a hillbilly house. You know what I mean? Karen says, I'm sure Dee will be more than happy to let you take over the mowing duties. No, trust me. I wish I could. I wish it's my fucking legs.
Yeah.
I'll be so happy when I can mow the lawn if I can. Thank you, racist. Is it a Mexican thing not asked to have the lawn mowed?
Well, I'll give him that. And we'll say that they do fine yard work.
I do. Listen, I do fine yard work. I do fine. I used to mow the hell back when my knees worked. My lawn looked fucking great. My lawn looked fantastic. It really looked great. And I like my lawn mowed.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could mow again because this place here they don't mow it enough. It looks like shit.
Yeah, thank you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't go outside that much, but goddamn, you gotta mow the yard. When it starts to look scraggly, you gotta make it look good. That's why I love about mowing at the golf course. I can look back at it and say, "Damn, that looks good. I
Yeah.
did a good job." Or, "Oh boy, I fucked that up big time."
Brendan says, I was genuinely asking. I wasn't being racist. Well, this is one Mexican who mows a hell of a lawn. I used to love mowing the lawn, but it's so frustrating for me that I can't,
Mm.
Very frustrating. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. When my wife was out of town and it snowed and stuff, Landon always shoveled the snow. He always, whenever she was out of town, he always took care of everything.
Mm.
When she's in town, when she and Bella, oh my God. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Holly says, I believe it when I see it. You'll believe what? No. Oh, you'll believe. Well, I can't mow the lawn now, but I used to be able to mow the lawn. My lawn used to be great when I could do it.
All right.
Before my fucking knees got pussified. Now, by the way, I'm down to, I'm in the 200s and I still can't fucking walk worth a shit. I walk like Steve. I walk like the penguin.
Oh, good God.
I'll get you, Batman. Karen says she doesn't mind mowing, but they have a lot of shrubs.
Oh yeah,
Get to mow around them like mowing straight lines. I got to tell you, my yard is very small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takes like 10 minutes to
It
cut.
doesn't take long, and I'm just saying, it would like Landon could do it in 5 minutes, and it's not. By the way, it's not. Don't blame Landon. It's not Landon's fault.
Right.
It is certainly not his fault. It is. They get mad. They would get mad if I'd asked him. If I asked him, he'd just do it. He wouldn't care at all. But it's my wife and daughter. They get mad. What are you asking him to do it for? Oh my God. It wouldn't be him. He wouldn't care. Because if I ask Landon to do he'll do anything. He's never complained about anything. He's a great kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Diane says, but you're still walking, not in a wheelchair. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a wheelchair anymore. Thank God.
Very true.
I could, if I was in a wheelchair, I couldn't. No, I was miserable. I was miserable in a wheelchair. By the way, Irene says that her husband ordered her a scale.
Oh.
So she can report her weight to him.
Oh man.
It sounds like a smart husband.
Oh.
I need a talking scale. I'll be like, get on that scale. Let me hear it. I'm gonna start weighing my wife. I'm gonna start checking her level. I'm gonna get down that scale. Put a red line. I'm gonna put a red line. You go the minute you get past this line.
Oh, good God.
Minute you top that line, I'm out of here.
She be sucking down every
shit. Where the hell you go? Oh, so that's how I get rid of you?
That's how you're gonna start eating all the fattening foods?
God.
Oh well. Telling you. Karen says, and she does the same. Listen, I weigh less now. I weigh less now than when I first met my wife.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
How about that? Huh?
Wow.
I first met my wife was about 310. Now I held weight differently. My weight was all up here,
Right.
and then it was in my legs, and my upper chest and everything. And, yep. Yeah. So, but now I'm holding it a little different, but I weigh less. So I'm just pointing out that, I think I'm a catch, There's got to be somebody out there that thinks I'm a catch, right?
Never know.
There's got to be somebody out there that says, "Oh, look at him. He's got comics."
Yeah, that's a big turn on.
Yeah.
Look at that nerd.
Look at that huge nerd. Look at that big smelly nerd. Yeah. Oh well.
God.
By the way, Christina, Irene says, Christina, I have a real question. All right, time for Christina to answer
Okay.
a real question.
A real question.
I'm kind of scared.
DA says, to use Christina and Steve's fishing terms, Ray is a catch and released.
Mm-hmm.
No, my wife stuck with me.
Throw it
Sorry.
back.
She stuck with me.
Yeah. You should consider yourself lucky.
She's the one who made that bad decision. It's not on me.
What the hell was she thinking?
I just want the lawn mowed a little more often.
Oh, good God.
That's what I want. Okay. Irene says her mother-in-law moved to Florida.
Oh, I bet she's doing a happy dance too.
Where at?
And now they have to clean up her apartment, but it's so gross. All right.
Ew.
Why is it so gross?
How much?
That filthy?
How much does a reasonable cleanup job cost?
Hell, I don't know. How big's her apartment?
Yeah.
1 bedroom, 2 bedroom?
How filthy is her home? Was she a hoarder? God damn.
Yeah,
how hard is it to clean?
That's what I want to know. Why is it so gross? Was she a slob? Did she live like Steve?
What? Not that messy.
1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Well, it can't be too bad, right?
Right.
Well,
probably a couple $100.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Hell, just go to Home Depot. You're down in
Oh shit!
you're down there in Georgia. Just go to Home Depot and find some Mexicans. Have them do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Offer them $200. They'll clean that. They will
There you go.
clean that place.
They'll take everything.
Mm-hmm.
$200. They will clean it spotless.
Yep.
And I will not be providing a handy to anybody. I will not be providing handies to anybody for anything. Yeah, there you go. Find some illegals and slip them $200. They'll clean that. They'll get some Fabuloso and they'll scrub that sumbitch. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Half hour in and out.
Yeah, they will scrub it clean, man. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Yep. Absolutely. You drinking your protein thing again, Christina? I see she's got her protein drink.
My protein and coffee.
That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking
every morning.
I'm drinking my protein. I was gonna have a bowl of cereal, but the bowl's gone.
And then put a fresh one in there.
Oh my God.
When my wife's gone and my cleaner comes in every day, she puts a fresh bowl in here every single day. There's a fresh bowl every day. Now, nothing. Now I've got nothing.
You know, you could walk to the kitchen and get your own bowl.
I can't walk. Remember, knees.
Yeah. I could walk. I just can't carry anything. You know what I mean?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'm such a freaking. My balance gets thrown off, and I'd fall into the wall. I'd fall into the wall, or I'd break my nose again.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah. Irene says she's going to be up there in a couple of years bunking up with TJ's homie. Who's TJ's homie? I don't know it. Cindy says buy some foam bowls and throw them away.
Boom. Exactly. That's why I have only foam bowls and foam plates and plastic spoons and forks. That's what I want.
Because Steve's too lazy to do dishes.
Yeah, I fucking goddamn it. Fucking Bree and Brady were over this weekend and we cooked. And Bree got out real plates and real silverware to eat with. Like, what the fuck? And then I had to wash the son of a bitches.
Oh my God. You had to do dishes?
2 of them. I had to wash 2 dishes.
God.
God damn. You know, I mean, come on, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Good.
Everybody else can eat off foam. Just take an extra plate if you're afraid you're gonna cut through it. Take 4 or 5 plates. I take a whole handful. I just throw one away at a time. Or the cat knocks them off on the floor. Then I have to pick them all up again.
Yeah, he does too. I'll come over to clean, and he's got a freaking stack of foam plates on the couch that are clean. And I'm like, what the hell are these for? Well, in case I need them, they're there. So he gets mad because I put them away.
So you just use your foam plates.
Yeah.
You are really something.
The laziness.
Yeah, no, my problem now, I can get to the kitchen. My problem is if I carry anything, I can't carry things because you know, my balance is thrown off and I'm
I know.
Just sucks. It's a whole lot of sucks, Steve.
Yeah. I know.
Oh well.
Oh, there she's taking pictures of those fucking chickens.
Oh, she loves taking pictures of those chickens.
I do.
Her life revolves around those chickens.
I like my kids.
Oh boy. Irene says yoga can help your balance. Oh, I'd love to do yoga. I'd love to get to a point where I could try yoga. I would love to. I just, it's just trying to find things I can do before I get I have to have both of my knees replaced because they're just shot. In fact, they not only have to replace them, they've got to shave down they'd have to shave down the bones or whatever. That's how bad.
Now she's talking to the fucking chickens through the window.
They love her.
And?
Like they can fucking hear.
They can hear.
They don't have
ears. Is that ugly one still around?
Yes, they do. Chickens have ears.
Around the yard?
No, he doesn't come over this far.
Good.
But yes, they have ears. They can hear. I can get their attention. They actually, some of them come when I call them. They come running too.
Because they know
They're
you got
laying eggs.
food.
Do they look like they're getting close?
Probably in about a month.
I
You think
hope
they're
so,
getting?
because
Do you think they're getting close?
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch
First
of
batch
empty
is,
egg
yeah.
cartons here that you didn't take last time you were here. Bunch of
Well,
empty egg cartons.
Well, hopefully
have
she'll
to
need them.
remind
She got 60 chickens.
me. Yeah, I'll need them.
That first, there'll be about 20 of them that'll start laying, right? And they're going to be about 20 of them that'll start first.
Yeah, I think there was 20, 25 in the first batch.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we'll have eggs here soon. I say probably in about a month, maybe sooner.
Look at that. It's coming. It's coming, Steve. We all know that Steve's going to get one of the first eggs.
I'm still a little weary about them, but because last time
why are you weary about them?
Because last time she gave me one, it was fucking nasty and gross. And
yeah, he got a rotten egg. But it may have
nobody told me not to cook it, and I fucking
well, if they stink, don't cook it. Oh, they hear me talking, so now they're coming right up to the window. Hi, girls.
Tom said, I bet Steve wants to watch that chick on chick action. Yeah, Steve's into chick on chick. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, look at those. Good Lord, look at those chickens. It looks like such a hillbilly house. Good Lord.
It is.
Yeah, they just wander around, shitting everywhere.
There's chickens shitting all over the place.
They go wherever they want. Hi, girls. Chick, 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 chick. They're like, where the hell is that coming from?
Little fat chickens.
Where's she at? I know she's over here.
I know, they're so confused.
I was driving yesterday, and there was a beaver.
A beaver?
There was a beaver that was crossing the road.
You sure it was a beaver?
Sure, it wasn't a groundhog.
It was a beaver. No, it was a beaver. It was a flat tail. And it was beaver crossing the road, and I didn't want to hit it because it looked so cute.
Yeah, they stink too, though. Ugh.
I slowed down. All these cars behind me slamming on the brakes. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get hit. But I didn't want to hit the beaver, and somehow the beaver, I didn't hit him, so I don't. So thank God he got away. But I mean, this beaver was just out of nowhere, just decided to cross the road. I'm like, oh, you dumbass.
He's probably looking for some water.
No, the water was behind him. He was crossing the other way.
Oh, he's going the other way.
Yeah, he was going to the sun to go lay in the sun.
Oh,
but beavers are so cute, and the groundhogs. There's beavers and groundhogs, and there's so many great animals out here. You know.
Oh yeah.
It was a beaver, and it was beautiful, beautiful little animals. And the last thing I want to do is hit one. But I did not hit the beaver, thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
I see TJ. TJ, are you back from New Mexico or? Or is he still in New Mexico or? When's he supposed to come back, Steve?
I think he's already back. What is today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's back. He came back yesterday.
Look at that. I'm just telling you, beavers are cute animals. Very cute. And I like groundhogs. Groundhogs are very underrated animal. Very cute.
They're worthless.
They're cute.
Other than digging a fucking hole, they're worthless.
Well, but they're still sweet animals. They're cute.
Yeah. I had a family of them that lived under my shed one time.
Yeah.
She had a bunch of little babies under there, and they'd peek their little
They
heads out.
They
I'm like,
dig a
oh, they're
big
so
fucking
cute.
hole. A big fucking hole. Fucking, I gotta go build a fucking hole in.
We were driving by yesterday. We were driving by the country club.
Oh,
We were talking about the grounds.
Yeah.
How well kept these grounds were at the country club, and I go,
Yeah.
I said, that's not Steve Stanton's work there.
Bullshit. That's exactly what my fucking work.
My wife goes,
This is-
what do you mean? I said, well, Steve used to run a cemetery.
I ran golf courses too.
I said he wasn't skilled enough to run a golf course. She said, how do you know? I said, oh, I know. They fired him. She goes, they fired him? Was he not mowing every day? I said, well, no. It was that, but I think he was also stealing gasoline. I said, I think he was fired for stealing gasoline. I don't think they fired him for so can I make this clear? You didn't get fired. You didn't get fired for the work you did, right? They liked your work.
Oh yeah.
They fired you for the gasoline theft, right? It wasn't because of you were doing a shitty job or anything. Right. I'm trying to get this
stealing Roundup too.
Yeah, he was stealing something. But I was telling my wife, I said, actually, he was really good. He was really good at doing the lawn, at doing the course, because they liked the way he did the course. But
yeah, he even fertilized it
for some kind of theft. So I just want to make sure the story is correct when I tell her. So you were fired for theft, right? Not because the course looked shitty, or was it a shitty course? I don't know.
I've never been fired from a golf course.
Right.
Now they did question the gas usage, but I think if I left there because they wouldn't. When I took the job, I said I wanted total control on how the golf course was mowed. And one of the members one day took it upon himself to take my very expensive mower out and mow grass that wasn't supposed to be mowed with the mower and fuck up the mower and the fairways. And I said, fuck it. You guys gave me one. All I wanted to do was one thing. Then they were all bitching at me like I did it, and I didn't do it. I said, fuck it. Then they questioned, well, Steve, we do have some question about why were we using 3 times as much gasoline as we are diesel? Can you explain that? When we only have one mower and the small mowers that are gas, all the other tractors are diesel. We're using a lot of gasoline, seems like. As well, the tanks were low when I started the job. I've only bought gas once since I've been here in 6 months, and that's only 500 gallons. Yeah, Steve, but we're below 200 right now. Well, we do a lot of push mowing.
So you were lying.
Well, no, we did a lot of push mowing. We did a lot of weed eating.
So you quit or you were fired?
I quit. I've been fired from a cemetery, but that was when I first came back and they said I was a liability because I couldn't do all the positions. All I could do was mow back then. That was after my accident and my stroke.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. How come Steve doesn't have to work weekends when we have to work weekends?" Well, because Steve has in the hospital. Then they said, "Oh, Steve, you're becoming a liability, more of a liability than an asset, so we're going to have to let you go." Whatever. I got my fucking roundup out of it. So.
You sure you weren't raping the dead?
No, I didn't rape any dead bodies. I didn't touch them.
So there was no raping of the dead.
No.
All right, so I was correct when I told my wife you were not fired because the grounds looked bad at the golf course.
No, I was never fired because the grounds. My job was done to the perfection. And then when I first moved over here, I almost got a job at the rail till I told the guy I still walk with a walker. He's that's not going to work. All I want to do is mow, motherfucker. I can sit on a mower.
Well, Steve knows. He knows. Yep. Oh, well. Good old Steve. Good old Steve. Oh, well. What's your plans for today? You got anything going on?
I have to work on my playlist still for my afternoon show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Feeling a little bit queasy, a little bit nervous. Maybe it's the 2 eggs I ate. I don't know.
You ate 2 eggs?
2 hard-boiled eggs. That was breakfast.
Did it get you all
120 calories.
Made you queasy?
What's the date today? 28. Shit. Oh,
well. Christina, what's your plans today?
Bet you did something with those fucking chickens.
Well, of course.
When do you
probably go clean the coop?
Oh,
the day that you donate to the poors?
No, that's on Thursday.
Oh,
yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I donate.
You do it on 2 days a week?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, fuck, she's making like fucking $1,000.
No, I'm not. Not that much. $60 a pop.
Pretty good for just sitting there and let them take the blood.
Yeah, but
damn,
the waiting, that's what sucks.
Well,
there's a line.
With all the pores, yeah. Makes you feel like a pore, doesn't it?
Plus, they can't keep help there, so they're always short-staffed, so it's just, I hate it, but oh well.
Do you ever think maybe you should work there? You know, you could do some donate for the poors.
I don't want to get that close to people. I've seen some of the people come in there. No. I'm good. Man. I'm good.
I bet.
You think people would rethink getting surgery if they saw the people that are donating the plasma?
Yeah, maybe. There's no way.
Yeah. Oh, well.
And they put up with some assholes in there.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of
there are people come in and they'll cuss and yell because they're not going fast enough. They got to stand there and wait, and they're stand there bitching and moaning and just. Hell, some guy got punched in the face. Was it last week?
Well, why was he punched?
I missed it all too. I was like, oh damn it, I missed all the fun. But I pull up and the cops are there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently, one of the donors punched some other donor in the face, and
good Lord,
said I guess they were trying to rob him or something, and I'm like, what the hell?
Fuck that.
There's no drug addicts given, right?
They're not supposed to.
That's what I mean. It's like they don't have.
But yeah, I'm sure there are.
But yeah, but
they check your arms to make sure you don't have. Yes. But I'm sure there's drug addicts.
Yeah, but I could be snorting coke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any track marks.
Yeah, you shoot up in your feet. Can't you shoot up in your feet too?
Yeah, shoot up in your feet.
Between their toes and
in between your toes. I don't know. I told him one time, because I'm really hard to get a stick on. And one time I needed to get an IV, and he started looking. He said, oh, man. He said, you got a great vein right here in your foot. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, you stick a needle in my foot, and I'll kick you in the fucking nuts. He's like, okay, we're going to look somewhere else.
think I would. Not
Even though I
my
wouldn't
foot.
feel it, I wouldn't feel it because I can't feel my feet. But it's just it's that thing I have an IV coming out of your foot. Like fuck that. That seems like a long way away from my heart.
Yeah, I
Wherever
think
they can get blood from.
probably easier to fly my veins now. I think.
Yeah, probably. They have been having some pretty good luck. They're really talented. I'll tell you what bothers me the most. It's not sticking the needle in. It's when you got your hand grip and they start poking on your arm. That drives me nuts. I hate that worse than the fucking sticking. They start poking around, and then especially they start poking right here. Like you stick a fucking needle right there, and I'll punch you in the face. That hurts bad. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
Dan says once they collect your plasmas tested for unauthorized drugs, if it fails, you get deferred.
Oh, okay.
So they won't give you money if you
got drugs.
Well, it's too late. You'll already have your money on your card, but they'll tell you next time you come in. They're like, "No,
yep,
you're done.
Exactly.
Don't come back."
Yeah.
So does it hurt?
No.
It's just like blood, right?
Yeah, it's just like a blood draw. Yeah.
The needle's just a little bigger, but
wow.
They know right where I have a scar right there. They know right where to stick me.
Really? And they stick you there over and over and over again? I didn't think they were allowed to do that. I thought they were.
Yeah. And I always have to use this arm because I'm a hard stick. My veins roll.
Yeah, I did. Mine did too.
And there's only a couple girls there that know how to do it. If they're not there, I leave.
Yeah.
Wow. And does blood come out or is it just?
They take your blood. Your blood comes out, goes through a machine, and they filter it, and they pull the plasma out, and then they put your blood back in.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh man, that just seems like now it just seems like a Jesus, like a whole process. God damn, I didn't realize there was so much involved.
It doesn't take that long. It usually takes me about an hour, sometimes less. Just depends.
Every time I'm over there, I always take a picture and I send it to Christina. I go, they're donating for the poorest. I always think of you whenever I go.
Gee, thanks.
I always think you're in line giving there or over at the track. Over there at the betting place.
Yeah, it's not bad money. That's how I paid for Christmas last year. All my plasma money.
Look at you. I mean, good goddamn. Goddamn. Oh, well. Steve would be great at doing a blood draw. He would tell you where and he gives you a little prick. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Yep. There you go. Did Irene say she's getting a boob job earlier?
Yes.
What? I missed that.
She's in the chat room saying she needs a boob job. Why in the world?
I hope she's getting a reduction.
I'm getting a boob job soon. Why would you get a boob? I mean,
maybe
good
she's
Lord.
Getting a lift, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, that's,
oh, good God.
You know what I mean? Those are gigantic. They're gigantic. What the hell would she be getting a boob job for?
Look at the veins in those. I bet you could get a good IV in those.
Yeah. I think the doctor would say, "Are you kidding me?" I saw a woman working out the other day. This woman was working out. Her breasts were so gigantic. I mean, it was just, I don't even know how she was walking. You think
big,
that,
huh?
yeah, I mean, I know what it's like being front. Like now that I'm losing the weight in my stomach, I've got all the skin and stuff hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
I know how it's throwing off my balance. You know what I mean? It really is throwing off my balance. So I don't know how to. Yeah, and it hurts my back, and I don't even know how they. I don't know how they.
There's a gal on TikTok, Jilly Bean. She has triple G's.
Wow.
She can rest her arms on her boobs like this while she's standing up.
Damn.
That's fucking huge.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you need a boob job. Save that money, get a tummy tuck.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After meeting, I met with a plastic surgeon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm telling you, ladies, boob jobs, nothing. Get the tummy tuck. The tummy tuck is, that's, yep. That's the way to go. Because in talking with the plastic surgeon, I found out all kinds of stuff about that.
I bet.
Yeah. You got to get that, get the tummy tuck. That's the way to go. Your skin was stretched from having kids. The tummy tuck will take care of all of it. Might lose your belly button, but it'd be nice. You look good. That's my suggestion. I don't know what the cost is, but
Way too damn much.
yeah, I know my insurance company won't cover mine for so long. They don't care about my pain. I gotta wait for so long to get it done, so it sucks. Yeah, but that's just my advice. Oh well. But I think that's what a lot of Hollywood people do. You know what I mean? People who have money.
Yeah, I would say they can afford it.
If you got money, you just because they even got these tummy tucks where they suck the fat out. They suck the fat out and they tuck everything and pull everything together. And
now they have this fucking machine.
I wish I could.
They don't even have to do surgery. They just stick it on your fucking belly and they'll laser fucking. I seen it. And they don't have to, they do liposuction. This is just, they do it without an incision. They have this thing, they sit on your stomach and it uses laser. I guess I don't know how it works.
How the hell?
It's amazing.
I wish they had a fupa where they would just suck this fat out of my fupa.
Dude, they were explaining when they went in to tell me about my I forgot what it's called, but penectolectomy or whatever the hell that thing that for my skin and for they were explaining it to me. Okay, and they even asked me, how is your pubic region? Do you have a lot of fat down there? And I was like, no, I seem to have, no, it's not that bad.
Right.
And they said, because we also take that and they, cut it and squeeze it up. And
okay.
They'll actually take that and stretch it too. So
to the bottom of your stomach.
Yeah, and they get rid of the fat in the fupa.
It's like a big pimple.
Yeah. So all the fupa goes away.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they were explaining it. There's all kinds of stuff. So that's the way to go. Make your dong look bigger.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. Not bad, Steve. Bet you'd like to have a big dong, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'm playing with it all the time.
Oh, good God.
Yep. Fupa-less Rayla. I don't have a gigantic fupa. I'm very blessed with that. I don't have one of these fat fupas, but
Oh yeah.
I know some people like Steve's got a really fat fupa.
Oh yeah. My poop was almost as fat as my belly.
Yeah. See, I don't have that. I've just got belly. But now it's just I've just got there's loose skin.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's just disgusting.
God. What the?
Yep. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Look at those sweet titties, Steve.
Playing with his moobs. Good Lord.
Yep. Oh well. Yeah. But it stretches more every day. It's just,
Oh.
so I'm losing weight. But it's nice to be in the 200s. I'll tell you that. It is nice to be in the 200s, Steve. My pant size is going to be smaller than Jason soon.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I loved. I loved his look on his face when I told him my pant size. Oh, it was wonderful. Yep. Cindy says, any idea how many pounds extra would weigh? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. They were in the consultation. They told me that they were giving me an idea of what the skin would weigh.
Oh wow.
I want to say it was 40 pounds or something. Jesus.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's usually what Dr. Now takes off when he does skin
He
surgery.
said it would take like 40 pounds off. I was like, what in the world? That was just the skin going. So
That's crazy.
yeah. So that's pretty cool. I could do some drawings if you'd like to see more intense. If you'd like to see a more intense, there's Christina's ugly chicken. I'd like to see a more intense.
It's not ugly.
Do you have to go out and tell him that every morning? You're not ugly.
I tell him all the time he's gorgeous.
He's ugly. That's the ugliest fucking bird I've ever seen.
I tell them all they're beautiful and they're handsome.
So you lie to them?
No, I don't. They are. I love my chickens. They're all adorable. Especially the ones that like me.
I'm drawing Steve's fat.
Thanks.
And now I'm going to draw his fupa.
Yeah, Karen, I couldn't imagine. She said, imagine losing 40 pounds that quick. That would be great.
All right, so here's Steve. Got his moves right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
His big fat stomach here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is fupa. This is all the fupa fat. That's where his penis should be. He's got some balls hanging out. But then he's got his legs. So this is all the fupa. So they would take and cut that, and they'd squeeze everything up. They take and cut there and squeeze everything together. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's what they were telling me. But, to get out the, to get it all out, Steve, to stretch it and push out then you get the penis all pushed out. Yep. Get your full on Johnson.
Ooh.
Because it wasn't always so small, right? When you were young, there was
no, it was a handful at one time. Now it's just on a fingerful.
2 fingerfuls.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad.
It is. It is. At one time, I was able to wear rubber, but I can't even wear rubber now. Won't stay on. I got to put it over my balls and everything.
Oh my god.
At one time, you could wear rubber?
Well, yeah, that was my first sexual. That was my first time I felt funny. It made me feel funny. When I got a rubber at the bowling alley and put it on. I was probably about 14, 15. I just wanted to see what it felt like, So I put it on and made myself, I made myself erected. I slipped it on. And whoa. And it made me feel all funny inside. Real hot. No,
the first time I used a condom, I was having sex with somebody, and
I wasn't having. No, I didn't have sex until years later.
That's the first time I ever had a condom on. I don't know of guys who put condoms on when they're not having sex.
I did.
Just Steve.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what it felt like. Everybody was talking about, oh man. When Jeff was like, oh man, I wore rubber last night when I fucked the shit out of Carol. Like, what does that feel like, Oh, it feels good, You should get. So I had to buy. I went to the bowling alley. They had the quarter rubbers, ribbed for your protection, ribbed for her pleasure. I took it home and I laid in bed and I rolled it on. I followed the instructions. I rolled it on, rolled it over the tip, Ooh. And then I was a little slimy. And I started at this.
Oh, good.
Oh.
So you're masturbating with the rubber on? Oh.
Yeah, and that's when I realized that's what the tip's for, is to catch anything that comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, how insane. Yeah. Oh, well.
Exactly, Sandy. I wanted to be ready in case I got called. Hey, you're going in, Steve. Oh, all right. I'm ready.
Well, look at that.
But that was the last time I ever bought a rubber. I'll be honest. I've never wear a prophylactic ever, except that one time.
Wow. Sure you don't have any kids out there running around?
And you never used used it for having sex?
No.
Really? That's the only time I ever wore rubber was when having sex.
No, I never wore rubber.
Why else would you have one?
I wanted to try it. I didn't have sex. I didn't get one after that. I mean, I didn't carry one on my wall all the time. And nobody ever asked me, And the only one there was one, like I told this story before, but there was a point in time when me and the Lisa girl, we thought she was pregnant. We were getting ready to get married and everything. And then the state police ruined that by fucking firing me and blaming me for impersonating an
They
officer.
ruined it.
And her family disowned me
The
after
state
that.
police ruined it.
Yeah, I like how he blames them.
Yeah.
Well, they're the ones they had to start
Well,
shit with
ruined
me.
his relationship. I'm goddamn. How dare they catch him impersonating them? Oh, Steve. Well,
Wow.
Tom says, think of how many women have gotten the clap from Steve. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So do you think you were spreading STDs around?
No. If it was from my very first experience. That was one of those were the 3 dirtiest women I've ever been with.
Oh, good Lord.
He knew they were dirty, but yet he still did the deed.
And you didn't use a condom?
No. So I must be shooting blanks. Because that 14-year-old, she had to be fertile.
I'll be damned.
Well, then once you Tammy, she was already pregnant, so.
You had sex with a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
One of your first experiences was.
Yeah.
Wow. I've only had sex with one pregnant woman. That was the one that I impregnated.
Oh.
You know, I don't have a lot of experience with the pregnant women. Just like I've only had sex with, I mean, I've had sex with the same person for 30 some odd years. So. How boring.
Yeah.
I've had no switch ups. I should have been a swinger.
There's a lot of them on TikTok.
I should have been swinging. Just a swinging. Yep. That's what I should have been, Steve. If I was a swinger, I'd have definitely had some fun. Oh, well. Those women would have liked it. You think you'd have been a good swinger, Steve?
No.
You don't think you could have done it?
No. I went to a swingers party one time.
You did?
But I sat in a corner. Me and Joe sat in a corner.
And
just watched. We just watched.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all you did.
How did you get into this party?
Joe, this dude I knew down when I lived down in St. Louis, he was invited.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh man, I'd love to check one of those out." He said, "Well, come with me." He said, "You don't have to have sex." He said, "I don't. I just sit in a corner and watch the people." Okay. It was fucking. You had to have, He wanted me to join this group. You had to pay so much, and you had to always. He always had to wear rubber and had to wash yourself beforehand and had a shower before and after. And, they always had washcloths to wipe yourself off with.
Well, that actually sounds hygienic. Okay. Yeah.
It was very hygienic.
That actually sounds nice.
Yeah. Wow.
I just wanted to see what it was like,
Did you have fun watching people having sex?
It wasn't bad. I will admit, it wasn't bad. I was easily able to, how do I put this? Easy to pleasure myself later in the evening when I was alone.
Really?
With the memory was fresh in my mind.
I'm shocked you didn't do it right then and there.
Yeah.
No, they didn't like that. Joe, because I said something to Joe. He said, "No, not right here. Wait." Okay.
So you weren't allowed to masturbate while watching?
No.
And Steve just thought that was bullshit.
That is kind of bullshit, though. Everybody else is having sex and you can't have sex with yourself.
It's just crazy.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'd be interested in that. I don't want to watch a bunch of people having sex.
That'd be kind of weird.
My focus was mainly on the female subject. I wasn't focusing on the male.
You weren't dong
What?
gazing.
No, I was.
I'm sure he was dong. I'm sure he was dong gazing.
We know better.
I'm sure you were dong gazing.
Oh, you know he was. Oh, look at the size of that one.
Tom says so. Steve was a cuck.
I guess.
A cuck is a guy. Isn't a cuck a guy who is a cuck is a guy whose woman is having sex with other people, right? While the cuck just watches.
Yeah.
I could see Steve being that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then while I don't know, does the woman belittle the guy while that's going on?
Huh.
Yeah. Cindy wants to know if anybody asked you to have sex.
No.
If they would have asked you, could you have?
Oh yeah.
So you were allowed if someone asked, but
Oh,
no
yeah.
one asked. I'm sorry to hear that, Steve.
Right. They probably thought we were partners because two guys sitting in a corner together. That doesn't look real inviting for a woman. You know.
You don't think the women were turned on by just seeing you sitting there?
All right.
Oh, that's a shame.
Good
I'd
Lord.
assume that they'd be turned on, Steve.
No.
It's their loss.
Yeah, exactly.
They missed out. They missed out on what could have been a really good time for them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have been a whole lot of disappointment.
So you're just assuming it would have been disappointing?
Oh, I'm not assuming. I know. That is fact.
What? I want to say right now, I have never had a complaint.
Really? I was very
They're
kind
not
to
going
her.
to complain to you, to your face. They're going to do it behind your back
Yeah.
to their girlfriends.
Yep.
Man, I had sex with that Steve guy, and oh my God, it was the worst lay ever. I couldn't even feel it.
Oh, I'd hate if something like that went around. Oh my God. I would hate it. I always wondered what girls were saying about me behind my back. I hope it was always positive. It was always good things. You know.
Sure, they all weren't.
Well, but I don't know why you're assuming that. I mean, why would they want to make themselves look like, you know?
They could have had better, and that's what they compared you to. Just saying.
Cindy says you've never had a complaint because you can't hear.
Well,
she does have a point.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I'll be damned. That's as hard as fun with a mouthful of chloroform. I'm just saying I'd like to think that no one ever, complained to other people. So I mean, what kind of woman's gonna admit that they had a bad time? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'd like to think that, I'd like to think there were no complaints. But like I said, it's been so long. It's been so long. The only one that's been able to partake in this is my wife.
I'm sure she has some complaints.
Well, but you just say you've been married to him for 30 years. You should have, why the hell do you wait? That's on you. That's on you, sweetie. That's just what I imagine people would say. That's what I'd imagine. There's no smug cloud. No smug cloud, thank you. Oh, well. Is Sean Blunt still talking about his birthday
I
on
think so.
Facebook? Anybody noticed?
Yeah,
I have
think
no
so.
idea.
Jason says Steve has no complaints because, honestly, what woman is going to admit to sleeping with him in the first place? Yeah, they would probably too embarrassing to admit you slept with him. Absolutely. Like, you don't think Martha's not talking about it? She's keeping.
Oh no.
No, she don't even want people to know she's over there. That's why she sneaks in and out of the building.
He's locked.
I don't want anybody to see me.
Yep. Way to go, Steve.
I think she even gave a key back to this building. So.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear. So she hasn't come by for a while, huh?
No, well, she just had knee surgery, so she's still recuperating.
You going by to see her?
I texted her.
Yeah. Well, doesn't she live literally just feet away from where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you said, hey, do you need anything? You know, you need me to pick something up for you? Or
she's staying with Jackie. She's staying with Jackie. Jackie's taking care of her.
All right. Just checking. Just checking. Want to make sure everything's kosher.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it's all going smooth. When is she going to be able to get those legs stretched out again?
I don't know.
Would she get a knee replacement or?
Yeah, just one. Yep.
Oh, well. I'll be damned. Good old Steve.
Yep.
Look at results of my TikTok videos. My TikTok videos, like, every video is almost hitting 1,000 now.
Damn.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Views, 1,000 views. Not bad.
No, that's really
not bad for stupid comic videos.
No, there must be a lot of geeks out there.
There's a lot of geeks out there, yeah.
Yes, there is.
A lot of geeks that like my content, Steve.
Huh?
Big fans. Big fans of that Ray Lotto content.
Huh?
How's your TikToks going? You get anything?
I haven't been doing any TikToks.
I saw one with you dancing. Looked ridiculous. But...
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the first ones you did?
Yeah.
The I want to be TikTok famous or whatever it was.
Yeah. I've decided I'm not going to be TikTok famous, so unless it's with the bots, and I'm tired of every day I get messages every day from these beautiful women that says, "Hey, handsome, how are you? You don't want anything to do with me. Goodbye. Quit sending me. Oh, I want to meet up with you. Oh, your profile.
God.
Your profile is just." And that's when I say, "Okay, my name is Steve. Will you suck my dick?" Yeah. Let's join What's Up, and then we can chat better. Oh, you want it up the butt, huh? Yeah.
God damn it.
Good Lord.
Goddamn stupid women. These stupid people.
Yeah, then one day it's going to be it's going to be a real person that is interested, and you're going to like totally turn them off and freak them out, and they're going to be like, bye.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
God.
Good old Stevenator. That's our Stever. How many picked up any women with that line yet?
No.
How many comics will you give me a blowy challenge? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. I don't give blowies and handies for comics. That is a lie. That is a lie. I just pay for comics.
We have.
But I'm hoping
here.
By the way, those pants don't even fit me anymore.
Oh wow.
Too big? Damn.
Yeah, they're too big.
Wow.
That was just St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I have lost some weight since then. Yep. And now that I've broken this plateau,
Man,
I feel like I'm still losing. At least I hope so. I feel like I'm back to losing again, you know?
Good.
Oh, well. Yeah. Well, we got 2 shows tomorrow.
what?
We got 2 shows. We got morning show for free and then our subscriber show in the afternoon.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah. Or today you could check out Steve at Southern Fried Radio.
.com.
Music
2 to 6. The Stain will be spitting the good ones, baby.
The Stain.
The good old. You called yourself the Stain?
Yes, I'm the Stain.
Short for what?
Shit stain.
Is that how you're going to describe yourself? Hey, it's the Stain, short for shit stain here with you.
They've got me. They've got me background drops. Got shit stain on them. Everything else. I got all kinds. I got an emoji now with shit stain.
Awesome.
Yeah, it ought to be a good one. It ought to be a good one.
No, he's the shit stain, Jeff. Not. Yeah.
No, those are on the floor usually.
Oh God.
Or on that one side of the bed sheet.
Join Steve for the Toofs. It's his show. The afternoon show. It's called the Toofs. It's him and Bubba. They're both playing music. Both spinning tunes. Be a good time.
That'll be strange. It'll be really good. It'll be a flop or a big good. So I hope I hope I got it all straightened out. After the show, I have to go back and do some checking, but I'm not gonna fuck with too much. So right now it's working. So
my right ear's messed up from.
Oh shit! I hate that.
I had to sneeze and I went to cover my nose, but now my right ear's like.
Oh, plugged
It's
up.
like it's gonna pop, but you know. Oh well. Well, I can't wait. I'll hear what kind of music Steve's gonna play.
I think it'd be okay. I have 2 playlists. I probably won't play my Spotify. I'll probably play my YouTube one. But yeah, because I took off a couple. You know, Stitches. I took that. Miley Cyrus. I took that up because I just don't think that's necessarily appropriate for the air, even though it was a radio. It was played on here. Talking about putting cocaine up your ass and putting my dick up your ass.
What?
What? There's a Miley Cyrus song that does that?
What the?
Oh no, it's Stitches, but it's called Molly Cyrus. Molly. Molly, as in cocaine.
The drug Molly.
I just want some Molly.
God.
I'm gonna fuck my Cyrus. I just want some Molly. I want to stick a dick in your ass. put my dick in your ass. I'll put cocaine in your ass. Fuck Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean, if you do it, give me in your mouth.
I
took that.
first I've ever heard of this song.
There's so many songs out there. I didn't even know there were so many songs out there.
Boof. We're talking about boofing up your ass. You guys watch the show Hacks?
Oh yeah.
The show Hacks. There's a whole thing about you got to boof. You have to boof cocaine up someone's ass, and it is the funniest. It's just one of the funniest scenes that I've seen on TV. Oh my God. You need to boof it up your ass. What is a boof? Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep.
What the fuck?
If you get a chance, watch the scene where the boof comes up on Hat. It is hysterical. Yep. I highly recommend. Highly recommend it. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Come back tomorrow. 2 shows. We got a free show in the morning and our subscriber show in the afternoon.
Be a long day tomorrow.
I want to thank you all for listening and invite you to come back and join us tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. This show has been brought to you by our friends at Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. We thank them, and we thank you for checking us out today. We will see you tomorrow. Hey, Christina, you want to come look at my
crib? Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
I've heard of people putting coke in a lady's hoo-ha for men to then take out during oral sex.
Oh,
good Lord.
Stephen Blaine.
Steve is the most excited he's been about cunnilingus in a long time.